I was skeptical about this one at first. I mean, I've tried a bunch of foldable treadmills over the years, and most of them either wobble like they're about to collapse or feel like you're running on a bouncy castle. So when I first saw the Rongle curved treadmill pop up on Amazon, I just scrolled right past it. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. Then a friend of mine, who's actually pretty serious about running, mentioned he'd picked one up during a sale and hadn't stopped using it since. He said it felt more natural than his old electric treadmill and didn't take up half his living room. That got me curious, so I decided to give it a real shot. What followed surprised me more than I expected. First off, the curved design isn't just for looks. When you step on it, your stride actually feels more fluid, like you're running outside instead of on a flat belt. The rubber track is grippy without being sticky, so even when I'm pushing myself during a sprint interval, my feet don't slide around. And because it's self-propelled, there's no motor humming in the background, just the sound of your own breathing and footsteps. That alone made my early morning runs feel way more peaceful. Another thing that stood out was the lack of a speed limit. With electric treadmills, you're usually capped at 12 or 14 miles per hour, which is fine for most people but not if you're training for speed. This one lets you go as fast as your legs can carry you. I'm not saying you'll suddenly run a 5-minute mile, but if you're working on acceleration or hill sprints, it actually responds to your effort. The curved shape forces you to drive your knees and engage your core more, which is something you don't always get on a flat belt. The foldable design is a game-saver for small spaces. It's not as compact as a folding bike, but it's close. You just lift the front bar, and it collapses in seconds. I've moved mine from the bedroom to the living room more times than I can count, and it never feels like a hassle. Plus, since it's non-electric, there's no cord to wrestle with or outlet to find. Just roll it out, hop on, and go. No assembly required, which is a huge plus. Most treadmills make you follow a 20-step instruction manual that ends with a missing screw. The LED display is simple but effective. It shows distance, time, calories, and speed, nothing fancy, but it's all you really need. The numbers are clear even from a few feet away, so you're not squinting mid-run. And because the treadmill is self-powered, the display runs off a small battery that lasts for months. I've had mine for over a year now, and I've only replaced the battery once. Durability-wise, it's held up really well. I weigh about 210 pounds, and the treadmill is rated for 350, so I'm well within the limit. After 6 months of daily use, sometimes twice a day, there's no wobble, no squeaking, and the rubber track still looks almost new. The frame is steel, and the joints feel solid. It's not going to replace a commercial gym treadmill, but for home use, it's more than enough. Now, I won't pretend it's perfect. The curved design does take some getting used to. Your calves and Achilles will feel it at first, especially if you're used to running on flat surfaces. I had to ease into it for about a week before my legs adjusted. Also, since it's self-propelled, if you're looking for a motorized incline or preset programs, this isn't the machine for you. It's all about raw effort and control. But if you're someone who wants a treadmill that feels more like running outside, that folds up easily, and that doesn't require a PhD to set up, this one's worth considering. It's quiet, it's responsive, and it actually makes you work a little harder, which, honestly, is what running is supposed to do. So if you've been on the fence about a curved treadmill, I'd say give this one a try. It's not the cheapest option out there, but it's a solid piece of equipment that's held up over time. Check it out using the link below if it sounds like something that could fit into your routine.